Hi, I'm Pat, and this is Mark, and we own Worms at Work.
Hi.
Worms at Work is a company that raises composting worms, sells composting worms, teaches children and adults about composting with worms, and we sell the wormy castings, which is the best fertilizer. Well, the guy that we go to the co-op to get our car filled, and he calls Mark Wormy or Worm Man. Mark will say to people, we have worms, and they kind of look at you, and then he explains what he's talking about.
Yeah, I walked up to strangers and said, you know what? Her and I have worms.
The way we got started with this, my youngest child was at university in Lethbridge, and he worked in an eco store. And he came home and he said, Mom, this cool thing, you put, they've got this bin and you put food in it and the worms eat it, and it's just really wonderful. And he said, I think you should have one. And I said, no, I don't think so. I don't want worms in my house. Finally, he just brought a bin home. And I think it was when he was finished the year, and then we started to do vermicomposting, and I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. So that's how it started. Vermicasting is what the worms, well, to be perfectly honest with you, vermicasting is worm poop, but it's just little granules, and it's very rich in microbiology, and it's really good. Yeah. I mean, the reason that we do this is because we want to teach more people to put less food in the garbage. And the other reason is that we want people to know that vermicasting is a perfect organic fertilizer, which you can use on absolutely anything that grows. Yes. And we'd have let more people using their vermicastings and less people buying chemicals. When you have earth that's back to having a natural biology, you get worms, they naturally come, but when you've been spreading chemical fertilizer, you eventually kill all the biology in the soil.
And if it wasn't for a worm, you and I would not be alive.
Because they're responsible for renewing the soil. People who are really passionate about sustainability and being green, and those are the people that think, they just love this, They really love the whole process. We've had many people come to us and say, I just love what you're doing, it's so cool. They're not even buying anything. Or we get an email message, I'm so-and-so, and I've been on your worm site, and I think what you're doing is wonderful. So we know that we've changed the lives of many people.